Hey there, it's Dr. Jim Collins. Today I'd like to talk about conflict in the community. Uh-oh. Most of us do a lot of talking during the day as we pass medications, perform treatments, document, attend various meetings, and care for our seniors. But how many of us are actually effective communicators who can sense conflict in the air and then effectively diffuse it or manage it? First of all, we have to agree that conflict is a very natural, normal part of life and any workplace, if we're going to be realistic. And it occurs especially in skilled nursing facilities and assisted living because there are so many people, different backgrounds, different ages and generations and agendas and schedules and so on and so forth. It's just a natural thing. So it's going to happen. We should probably get used to it. But here's how most people deal with conflict. They run away from it. And learning how to recognize and effectively resolve conflict will make the workplace much better, and it's going to keep employees, residents, and everyone else happier. So what is conflict? If we break it down in a number of ways, we can get a better understanding of what conflict actually is. In a very simple sense, conflict is a situation in which two or more people cannot agree on the actions that a person has to take or they've already taken. So conflict, though, is also a perception, meaning that people believe there is this incompatibility of interests, but in reality, there is no conflict. Conflict also involves some level of interaction between two or more people, as well as an acknowledgement of interdependence upon one another. In other words, I wouldn't have conflict with you unless I needed you to a degree. You wouldn't have conflict with me unless you needed me to a degree. So there you have it. So you see, conflict is rather complicated, but there's more. Hold on. Conflict is not inherently negative or destructive. Like all life experiences, conflict is what we make of it. Making conflict something different. It's a choice. Conflict is a choice. Think about that. Conflict is a natural part of life, work, and relationships. It simply comes with a territory, so to speak. And interestingly, I've done a lot of research on conflict for the past 30 years, and I've taught conflict resolution, and I've taught people a very simple three-step method of deciding, am I going to get involved in this or not? So let's look at the three dimensions of conflict and really try to apply this. I do all the time. Three dimensions of conflict. Number one is duration. How long is this mess going to last? Number two is the level of severity. How severe is the conflict? If I leave it alone, does it go away? Or does it get bigger and bigger and turn into something else, like a monster? And then the density. How many people is this going to impact? If it's just me and you, and it's a tiny thing, and it'll probably go away, you know what? I'm going to choose my battles, and I'm going to step away from it. If I don't intervene, and it grows and grows and grows, and it affects 10, 15, or 20 people, now I have no choice. The more people who become involved, the messier and the more complicated conflict becomes. So don't let conflict run the workplace. It's going to be there, but you could pick and choose your battles. I'm picking and choosing to stop now because I'm out of time, but thank you. I'm Dr. Jim Collins. I do appreciate that you listen to me and watch these videos and go to my blog and read articles and whatnot. It means a lot to me. Share this with a friend if you will. Take care.